Hey guys, and welcome to City Geek. Today we'll be talking about Louisville, or as the locals say, Louisville. This city connects the South to the Midwest, and I think it's a fascinating city. In this series, I quickly touch on a city's history, population, skyline, as well as a few things that make it unique. Now let's meet Louisville. I always like to start by exploring how a city wound up being where it is today. Louisville is one of the oldest cities in the country west of the Appalachian Mountains. The first settlement was established during the American Revolution in 1778 by the Patriot officer George Rogers Clark, the older brother of William Clark from the Lewis and Clark expedition. A couple years later, the settlement became a town named Louisville in appreciation for King Louis XVI, who supported the Americans during the Revolutionary War. The town is located near the Falls of the Ohio, which made it a portage site where people had to unload their riverboats to pass the falls. This led to opportunities and growth, which only accelerated with the arrival of steamboats. The city became a major river port connecting the South and the Midwest. Louisville has grown into the 29th largest city in the country today with a population of around 615,000. This number might be a little inflated though due to the fact that Louisville and Jefferson County merged in 2003. On paper, this effectively doubled the population of the city of Louisville, while also increasing the area of Louisville by sixfold. The metro population is ranked as the 45th largest metro area, with a population of just under 1.3 million. The largest company located in Louisville is the health insurance company Humana. Call me shallow, but when it comes to cities, appearances matter. This is why I always enjoy evaluating a city's skyline. Although Louisville's downtown doesn't have much to boast of in terms of height, I think it has a really nice looking skyline due to some of the unique buildings that it has. If you took the average height of the tallest 5 buildings, Louisville would be ranked as the 42nd tallest skyline in the country, being slightly shorter than Hartford, Connecticut, and a little taller than Des Moines, Iowa. The tallest building is also the best looking building in the city, and that's the 400 West Market Street. It stands 549 feet tall with a distinctive Romanesque dome at the top. Anyone who is even moderately familiar with baseball will have heard of the Louisville Slugger baseball bat, and in downtown Louisville, there is the largest baseball bat in the world. Louisville is where the Hillerick and Bradsby Company is located, which manufactures the famous baseball bats. Today, they also operate a museum in Louisville, which is where the 120-foot tall baseball bat is located. Perhaps the thing that Louisville and even Kentucky is most famous for is the Kentucky Derby. The Kentucky Derby takes place at Churchill Downs, which is near the University of Louisville. The Derby was started by Meriwether Lewis Clark Jr., the grandson of William and Clark of the Lewis and Clark expedition. It's referred to as the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, and the event has been run every year since it started in 1875. In 2015, over 170,000 people attended the Derby, which is about twice as many people who attend a typical NFL game. Moored adjacent to downtown is the Belle of Louisville. This steamboat claims the title of the most widely traveled river steamboat in American history. And speaking of the river, Louisville is home to the last standing marine hospital, which was specifically used to benefit sick seamen and boatmen. It was designed by Robert Mills, who also designed the Washington Monument. It's considered to be the best remaining antebellum-style hospital in the U.S. I should also mention when it comes to architecture, Louisville is home to the largest collection of Victorian mansions in the country. They are located in the historic Old Louisville neighborhood. And lastly, the famous boxer Muhammad Ali, or Cassius Clay, was born and raised in Louisville. Today there's the Muhammad Ali Center, which is a museum and cultural center showcasing Muhammad Ali and his core principles. Well, that wraps up my video about Louisville. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and check out some of my other videos about cities. Thanks for watching.